Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back again to another episode on the Foundations SMP. This is episode 13 and it has been a little bit of a while since the last episode. This is because I went on holiday with my school in Wales and also a bunch of other real life stuff has happened to me, so I actually haven't uploaded in 3 weeks and I meant to upload every Saturday. So yeah, I apologize for the lack of uploads for the past 2 weeks. But yeah, I have done some stuff just off camera, and one of them was extending this hole in the nether for the nether hub all the way this way, all the way to the end of this tunnel, all the way to Stormy's base. So yeah, this did take many hours. I did a lot of grinding before we had the hole up to like around about here, and yeah, I just dug it so far that way, and yeah, this is basically the whole entire area for this huge nether tunnel. With that being said though, we still need to dig out a little bit this way past the shopping district portal to Philly's base and also to TC's base, but it's just up to here and I think it's like 50 blocks. This tunnel does go quite far that way as well, but that's to Stormy's creeper farm and to the mining desert area, and they're really far away, so there's sort of no point in digging the main tunnel out that far. They can just be their own little separate tunnels like the ones we have to our bases. But yeah, mining out this huge area did take a long time. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Britt does have to mine this like 7 blocks higher, but there's lava there, so he's gonna sort that out, and hopefully someone else can sort out the area past this shopping district portal, because it is a community project and I have dug out so much of this myself. So yeah, that took like at least a dozen hours I'd say, but the next thing I did off camera is here back at my base, and it is to do with my underground farming area. I haven't actually used this thing like since I made it. If you guys didn't know, I cleared out like a huge 100 by 100 area and filled all these layers up with like crops, and that was like over a month ago, and I might have been here like twice since I built it because it was a very useless project and I didn't even finish it. I placed the water in these spots, but I didn't place them in these spots here. I don't know, I just miscalculated where I needed to place water, so there are a bunch of spots I had to place these stone slabs and water in that I didn't have before. So yeah, now with all this extra water placed in, all of these crops should fully grow as well. I just haven't AFK'd it enough for them to grow, but they will. This only took like 1 or 2 hours to place all these stone slabs and water in all of the layers. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that. And yes, I know this entire project was kind of useless. It was kind of just a joke. I thought it would be funny. But that is somewhat changing this episode. It's to do with the sugarcane. You will see a little bit later on. I forgot to mention, by the way, but look how much netherrack I've got. I've got almost a whole double chest of shulker boxes of netherrack. I actually would have like a double chest and a half of shulker boxes of netherrack, but I stopped picking all the netherrack up because I didn't need that much and I was running out of shulker boxes. I kept having to buy them. I now only have 10 shulker boxes left. Oh, by the way, I am using a shulker box for my diamonds now instead of in my ender chest. I have a rocket box and a diamond box. I also crafted a bunch of ender chests because before I only used to carry one on me, but that was a bad idea because I kept losing it and I kept having to craft a new one, so I crafted like 20. I've already lost 3. It's better to just carry multiple on you. But yeah, the last thing I have done since the last episode was clear out a bunch of this area. I cleared out a bunch of spruce trees. A lot of these trees were already cleared out, but I just did the finishing touches all the way over here, and now all of these trees are gone, and it looks kind of ugly right now, but hopefully I will maybe even potentially expand the city out into these islands, maybe, I don't know, because I have almost filled up this entire island with skyscrapers already, and I want my base to be quite a lot bigger, so I might expand a little bit and just build buildings around here as well. That might look pretty cool. But yeah, clearing out all those trees means that I now have a bunch of spruce logs and I have a bunch more at my shop as well. But yeah, those are the 3 things that I've done off camera. But one last thing before we actually start what we're meant to be doing this episode, I am going to check my shops to see if I've got any sales. There seems to be a few shops that have popped up, by the way. I'm not gonna go look at them because I've looked at them off camera. If you really want to see what all these shops are selling, maybe look at the other Founders episodes. I have a playlist with all of the Founders episodes in order on my channel if you'd like to check that out. Also, since the last episode, I think it was Philly, I don't know, I could be wrong though, but somebody has been making a road out of tough and warped slabs, and I think it looks very cool. I can't wait for the whole road to go across the shopping district. That's probably going to be something that I help out with. But yeah, first of all, let's check if we've got any sales in our log shop. Okay, we've got 4 sales in oak, no sales in birch, no sales in spruce, no sales in dark oak. We've got 2 sales in acacia, 9 sales in jungle. Come on, okay, that's kind of cool. These are the first jungle logs I've actually sold, I think. No sales in mangrove, no sales in warps, mainly because I have none stocked. No sales in crimson, no sales in cherry, and we are completely sold out in bamboo again. I actually forgot to tell you guys, but I did something else pretty significant off camera. I spent like quite a long time just farming bamboo to refill my shop because last episode Brit sold it all out. So I actually spent like a couple hours farming 9 shulker boxes of bamboo, which is the equivalent of 1 barrel of bamboo blocks. And yeah, they've all been sold out. So we have made 28 diamonds from my log shop alone. Crikey. But now it is time to check our other shop, which we built last episode for the first ever time. I've been really curious to see if I've got any sales, but yeah, I haven't actually checked it a single time, so I could check it right now on recording, so this is the moment of truth. No sales in arrows, no sales in blackstone, no sales in crying obsidian. We've got 2 sales on Soul Speed 3 books, okay. 3 sales in ender pearls, oh my god. No sales in fire charges, no sales in gravel, no sales in Soul Speed 3 iron boots. 3 sales in iron nuggets, oh my, okay. 1 sale in leather, no sales in nether bricks, no sales in quartz. 9 sales in obsidian, Jesus. 1 sale in fire res pots, these are 1 for 2. No sales in soul sand, no sales in splash fire res pots, 1 sale in string, and, oh, my helmet's come off, no sales in water bottles. Okay, we are rich. From 1 round of checking my shops, we have made 48 diamonds. That is pretty mental. So that should put us up to 2 stacks and 22 diamonds. Not bad at all. But yeah, with all that done and said, I think it's time to actually start doing what I want to do this episode. And what is it that I want to do this episode? I want to build a creeper farm. I'm fed up of spending all my diamonds on rockets and shulker boxes, but that's a different story. I use so many diamonds just buying rockets, and quite frankly, I'm fed up of it. So, if I made a creeper farm, and then I used a bunch of the sugarcane from my underground farming area, because I actually have tons of sugarcane if you think about it. I've got a 100 by 100 farm, so I can just manually farm it really quickly and easily. I can have all the paper, and once I have my creeper farm, I can have all the gunpowder to craft all the rockets. And I'll never need to buy a rocket ever again, which is going to save so many diamonds. So that is the plan today. So first, we need to gather all of the materials. Alright, there we go. I've got all the materials I need. It said just to bring a bunch of building blocks, so, you know, just over a shulker box should be enough, and as far as materials go, this is like really cheap, especially for a creeper farm. If you guys are wondering what type of creeper farm I am building, it is a design by 1UpMC, and it said it would produce 8 stacks an hour, which is good enough for me. You know, it's not the best creeper farm, but I don't want anything that takes too long to build. 8 stacks an hour of gunpowder is fine for me. So yeah, it is very cheap, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to build. By the way, I don't usually record when it's night. I usually sleep and then I like record a clip or something, but the 1 player sleep add-on is broken right now, and there are 2 people on at the moment, so it won't work, so it's just gonna have to be night. But yeah, I think I'm gonna build the creeper farm right next to my gold farm over here. Like, around here should be good. I do have to be a little bit careful though, because I believe one of the new members, Karathal, actually lives like really near here, so I'll try and build closer to my base, which is over here, so I'll build my creeper farm like right here. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long, and I'll be right back with you guys once the farm is built, or something happens while I'm building it that needs to be recorded. Alright, I'm back. I have finished with the creeper farm, and honestly, it took like 30 to 40 minutes. I did this really fast, as you can see. It is a very small farm, but according to the video, it says it produces 8 stacks an hour, which is still good. But yeah, this is literally the entire farm. If we break in here, I can show you guys how it works. It's literally just 1 layer with pressure plates and buttons and trapdoors, and then they fall into here, and then they go into the hole, and I don't know why there's usually like more than 1 layer, but this one just has 1 tiny little layer. But I think what makes this farm somewhat efficient is that you have to get a cat on these 2 pressure plates here, which is actually the only thing I haven't done. I've still got that to do. First of all, let's grab some raw cod. We have a bunch from when we did our AFK fish farm, and I believe the best way to find cats is from a village, and I believe there is a village near Monty's base over this way. If we just go along the perimeter around the shopping district. Oh, I didn't even know Phantom had a creeper farm too. Oh, wait, this is the exact same design. Jesus. Phantom's mega base looks like it's coming along too. Wowzers. But yeah, Monty's base should be be somewhere near here along the perimeter. This is Brit's base. Ah, here's the ice spikes. I think this is near Monty's base. Yes, here, the village. Yeah, there's his house and his clock tower and stuff. This is a very small village. I hope there are some cats here. Nope. I just looked around the entire place and there are definitely no cats. I don't know if that's because there are no villagers or iron golems or something. Maybe that is why. Let me go check Brit's base over here because he does have an iron farm, so maybe there are some cats there. Bruh, I can't find any. There's a dog here. Will that work? Yes! Okay, I found one. It just spawned in. Come on. Alright, can I tame you, sir? Please? Yes! That's sick. Alright, so if we stand you up and fly a little bit this way, will you just teleport over here? Perfect. Now we just gotta go to my base, which is just over this way. Alright, here we are at my base. I'm gonna go this way to the creeper farm now. Now we just gotta break in, just like that. And I'll try and lure him into here. He's not going the right direction though. Maybe if I sit him down and try and just nudge him in, this might work. Yeah, I think so. Come on, in you pop. Just on these pressure plates here. There we go, perfect. And now we can place this block back and close this trap door. And now we've literally got everything in the farm done. So we can just break out of here. Just like that. And now with the trident in place, all I have to do is switch these levers on and creepers should fall down and get killed by this trident killer. And it's already starting to work. So I'm going to AFK this farm a bunch in between episodes. And next episode, I'm actually going to do a bunch of work on my city. I forgot to mention before, but I actually did another thing in between episodes, and that was build this skyscraper here. It's probably the simplest one yet. I built this just before I actually went to Wales because I had a few hours and I didn't have anything to do, so yeah. But yeah, hopefully next episode I'm going to be completely finishing this entire island, you know, tweaking it to make it look perfect, and then after that we can start work on the buildings around this island, around here on the land, as I mentioned before. So that's going to be sick. But yeah, right now I actually only have 2 stacks of rockets left, which is perfect because once I do a bunch of AFK creeper farming, I'll have all the gunpowder I'll need, and I can also get all the sugarcane I need from my farm over here. So I am going to do a bunch of AFK creeper farming in between episodes. I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. So yeah, wish me luck, I guess. But yeah, unfortunately guys, that is all the time I have for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Smurf, and I'm out. I'll see you later.